So this story comes from Nebraska, and it's about an Omaha police officer named Brittany Taylor who has been arrested on misdemeanor domestic violence charges because police say her girlfriend, the victim, had injuries to her head and face area. Let's get into the story. And since Taylor was arrested, she was placed on administrative leave. And the reason is because on January 30th at around 4 a.m., police officers showed up to a residence and they spoke to a female victim who had injuries to her head and face. The woman identified the suspect as her girlfriend, who was, of course, Brittany Taylor, who was an OPD officer. And Taylor was booked into the Douglas County Corrections Center. So the reason why I covered this story is because many channels like mine don't cover the cases of female cops who assault their spouses or assault their girlfriend or their boyfriend or their husband or their wife. It's a very, very common thing. Now, I'm not saying that women doing this in general is a common thing. What I am saying is that I have known women who have done this. I have known women who have done this and pretend like they're victims. I've been personally involved with someone who's like that. But it's a very, very common thing for women police officers to be abusers. Because when you give someone that much power and they were already an abuser, what do you think happens when someone is stuck in a relationship with that person? They can't just run and hide because they're a cop. They can pursue them. You can't just go to a different state because guess what? That person has a gun. That person has freaking resources. They can find you no matter where you go. So being in an abusive relationship with a freaking cop has got to be an absolute fucking nightmare, no matter if you're a man or woman. That's got to be scary, man, because they have all the power. And if you think that citizens are powerless against them, how do you think their spouses and their girlfriends feel?